Hello, welcome back. So today, what are we going to do today? Today, it's coding challenge number 3. So today we're going to, well, I already done it, but that's just the solution. What we're going to do, I decided to do a simulation of rain in a JavaScript framework called P5.js, okay? So that's basically what I've done, and you're going to see the video right now. So I hope you enjoy it. And well, yeah, that's it. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. Okay, and let's get coding. Okay, so let's start. As I said before, I think I'm going to create rain, and basically we're using P5.js. Okay, P5.js is a library, it's a framework of JavaScript, and basically is oriented to drawing, basically animations. So today we're going to do we're going to simulate rain. Okay, so that's basically what we're going to do today. So P5.js has two main functions. Okay, the first function, oh gosh, the first function is called setup. Okay, and the second function is called draw. Okay, so basically setup is going to be a function that's going to be executed only once, and that is going to be executed just before the program runs. And function draw is basically like a while loop. Is while one is going to keep doing things. It's kind of like drawing. Okay, so the first thing we can do is we can create a canvas. So create canvas, and we're going to say 500 pixels wide and 500 pixels height, and we can give it a background color of, let's just say 100. Yeah, it's a nice color. Yeah, it's a nice color. Okay, so we have our canvas now. Okay, it's 500 by 500. So what's the next thing we need to do? Well, we're going to create a new object, and we're going to call it drop. Yeah, why not? And this drop is going to have a position value, so it's going to be this dot x is equal to, let's just say 30. Actually, look, yeah, well, let's just do it right now. Okay, so it's equal to 30, and this dot y is equal to 30 as well. Also, so what are we going to do? Okay, so we need to actually draw it in the function. So how do we draw it? Well, we're going to create an instance, and then we're going to call it this dot show. It's equal to a function. And what are we going to say here? Well, it's going to be fill to 55. Okay, that's going to give it a white color. And also we need to create an ellipse. I'm going to use an ellipse, alright? And it's going to be this dot x, this dot y. What else can we say? Let's say like 10. Ooh, so that's the width. So it should be 2 and 10. Okay, so 10 pixels height and 2 pixels wide. If I'm not correct. Okay, so before we show it, because if we run the program now, nothing's going to happen. So we have to create a variable. So we're going to say var drop is equal to new, var drop, and then we say drop is equal to new drop, and now we can just draw it, and we can say drop dot show, and let's see. So as you can see there, we have a little drop, and I don't really like that color. It has, well, I do like the white, but it has a stroke, so we can say on the very top, no stroke, just to make it look nicer. And now it's white. Okay, so that's gonna be our drop. That's the first thing we need to do. Okay, so let's just think what we need. That drop is not moving. Sure it isn't. So what we could do is we could create another instance, and we can call it this dot update. Okay, is equal to a function, and this function, what is it going to do? It's going to update the speed To do the speed, what we could do, we could say this dot y is equal to this dot y plus 8. Why not? Okay, let's just try 8. And also, as you saw, it's not going to I know you saw it, but it's not moving it because we have to draw it. Okay, we have to put in the while loop. Okay, so it's always updating itself. So this dot drop is equal to this dot drop dot update. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. It's too late. So as you can see, that's moving down. So what's the problem right now? Well, it starts on the very top and it goes down and it disappears. We can deal with that. We could deal with that later. What we could do right now is we don't only want one drop. We want 100 of them. Okay, let's say. So to create drops, we could just do a for loop and we can say var. Oh gosh, for loop var I is equal to 0. I has to be less than 100. I'd say I plus plus, and here we can just say drop. Yeah, that has to be an array. Okay, so don't forget that. Drop I is equal to new drop. And as well, to update every single one of them, we could do a for loop in the draw function. And here we could just say I, and here we could just say I. So now, exact same. So what's happening? As you can see, there's only one drop, but there's actually 100 of them in the exact same position. Okay, so what we could do is we could set the position randomly between 0 and the width of it. So we could say this dot x could be a random. We could say 0 between 0 and the width. So look at that. We have 100 drops, and as you can see, it's a bit laggy, and that's because of I'm recording the video and I'm recording the screen, and oh god. Anyway, as you can see, they're all just going down at the same time. So the first thing we could do is they just fall down. Okay, they just fall and they disappear. So we could do an if statement here, and we could do if this dot y is greater than the height. Okay, height is a variable of the canvas. Then what do? We can just say this dot y is equal to 0. So now they fall and they appear again. Okay, so what's annoying about this? Well, the annoying bit is that they're all in a complete line. So the way to do this, I think, is instead of just saying the height randomly, because that could be, let me just try. Okay, so we could do random between 0 and the height. That's not gonna be the best idea, but let's see if that works. And if it works, why? See the way now they're all popping. I don't know if you noticed, but they're all popping from the middle of nowhere. So we could do, that's a good idea. What we could do is we're going to set the height random between 0 and minus height. Minus height is, so if this is the canvas, okay, this is 0, minus height would be the height minus, okay? So we could do that again. Oh, that's a very good idea. Let's see if it works. Minus height. So see that? Now they appear from the very top and they go down. So it just seems like this drops all the time, but they're actually appearing on the very, very top. Okay, that looks nice. What else could we do? Well, you know what I don't like? I don't like this only 100 drops. I think we could just make 200. And we could say 200 drops. So now that looks better. Other thing we could do is we could, you know, we could actually make the speed different, okay? Because it might be ones that are bigger and other ones that are smaller. Gravity is different. So even though the gravity is, the thing is constant. So what we could do here is we could just call a new variable and we can say this dot speed is equal to, we could just give it a random value and we can say random from 5 to 10. That's going to be their speed, and then this is going to be this speed. Okay, let's see what we do right now. This speed is equal to random 5. I don't really see a big difference. Let me see if I increase one value. Let's see if they're all different. Okay, that is working. Ooh, that looks nice. So we could just make it 15. Okay, between 5 and 15. And there are a few of them that are going faster, a few of them that are going slower. Okay, we have something solid. Ooh, what could we do now? We could just add a bit of gravity, okay? And we could just say this, I'll put it just here, this gravity. Okay, and we're gonna do like a physics engine in just a little bit. This gravity is equal to 0.05, and we could say this speed, and then we can multiply the speed of it by the gravity. I think that's gonna be nothing. I'm not sure. Okay, this gravity. Ooh, what have we done now? Oh yeah, because it's 0, you know, so anything multiplied by 0 is 0, so it's always gonna stay up there. Okay, see, now they seem like they're going faster by the time they go down, but I don't see as many drops, and I don't know if that has anything to do with the gravity or not. Yeah, I think also we could just set the gravity gravity to 0. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference or not. Let's see. There's no money, to be honest. I have to say, there's some problem here. Okay, that looks better. Now they just seem like actual drops. Another thing we could do. Well, actually, look, I'll give it to you. How could you improve this? I think the way to improve it is to give them random width and random height. There might be some drops that are bigger and other ones that are smaller. Another thing you could do as well is you could make 3D. So instead of having like an X value and a Y value, you could just give it a Z value and just make it like, give it like deep. Okay, so I think that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you like this, and if you did, let me know, and I'll try to upload more videos like this. Okay, like, you know, these videos are kind of fun, I think. So maybe the next one I could do another P5JS video, or maybe I could do in processing. That'll be a nice one as well. It's more powerful, to be honest. And I'll try to upload the code and to my GitHub account. And thanks a million for watching.